Hey everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome back to Atomic Hearts. We're just outside of this lighthouse here. We're supposed to find Philatova in this lighthouse, and she's going to show us something that is supposed to change our minds about how we feel about everything that's going on, and hopefully that'll happen in this episode, but I make no guarantees. Don't know what's going to happen. I don't see anything underground, so it makes me think that we are going to go up, and this place doesn't appear to be that big. So I'm thinking that maybe we'll run into Filatova in this episode. Oh, look, we can look in the window there. Some strange stuff in there. Not sure how I feel about this stuff. But let's go ahead. We can't go in this door. No way to get in this door, so we're going to have to climb this like drain pipe here. Get up to the next floor. Go in that way. Maybe jump over to that little ledge right there? I don't know, it's pretty dangerous. Let's see how high we can go. Yeah, I don't think I could jump any higher up there. So yeah, we're gonna jump down here. And I'm gonna fall too far. But we're gonna try it again, it's no big deal. It's no problem. Didn't hurt anything. We'll just do it again. So what? No problem. Okay, get like this. Jump. There we go. We're going to sneak in through the bathroom. Nothing creepy about that. And then we're going to steal from this place, apparently. Just help ourselves to whatever it is that we want. Because every bit of loot is important. We got a book here. Which, of course, I cannot read. Well, let's loot. It's nice of Filatova to leave loot for us to take. Apparently she doesn't have a use for it. Oh, we got a chirper. The lighthouse keeper's diary.
When they told me that my lighthouse was gonna be ripped out of the ground and brought from Sakhalin to Kazakhstan by the robots, I figured they were drunk. But nope. It's thousands of kilometers away from the ocean now. Like a museum exhibit. And I'm here too. Like another exhibit. Now sure, I got a raise. Sure, I barely have to do any work. The machines do everything. Lighthouse and I are just a confirmation that humanity can do whatever it wants. But what the fuck are they guarding with all those flying guns everywhere? Huh?
What am I hearing? Is it this clock? You hear that? Not sure what I'm hearing. Anyway, so they picked up this lighthouse and moved it to Kazakhstan? I think that's what he said. Give us a little bit of a hint as to where this game takes place. There's something outside, it looks like. Am I supposed to climb out this window to get to it? Because I want it. I want the goodies. It came in from here. Is there a ledge I could walk on? Nope. But there is indeed something there. How do I get to it? Oh. There's a barrel here. I mean, I don't think I could walk out that window. Maybe, well, I don't know, man. Oh, maybe I could loot it from down here. Let's see, let's try telekinesis. Nope. It's like music is playing from that speaker there. See that loudspeaker? Why would there be music playing? Okay, what? How do I get over there? I tried to walk on this ledge and it didn't work. And we've got a window here that almost looks like I could go out, but I cannot. I'm not sure what we're looking at down there in the water. So, will I get to it from above at some point? Maybe I could drop down onto it from above. I'm gonna go with that. Let's go down first. Into this weird room. Oh, okay, there's a chair there. Okay, so that's to me looks like that's where we're supposed to go. So instead we'll go up first. Yeah, here we go. This is where we'll drop down, I think. A little bit of loot over here. And how far up did I walk? Okay, no loot down there. Like a really poor sketch. Not really even sure what they were trying to sketch here. It seems obvious that if you were standing here, you would either be sketching the bridge or the statue. But this looks like neither. Got some plants here. We've got... that to me looks like a sketch of one of the robots with the mustache. Okay, there is a way up. Alright, where's this thing I saw? There it is right down below us, boy. I don't know. I might end up dying here. Let's see. And I missed. And I missed. Somehow I missed. It's a little too far off there. Oh well. I was trying to grab onto it a different way just to see if I could. So, do I really get to it from above? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I mean, I'm not sure. It's a long way down. Let's go and heal up. Because I'll probably screw this up again. So, if I fall down from right here, kind of rappel down to it. Pretty far down, man. Oh! I hit like a ledge. Which knocked me off center. Doggone it. This surely isn't the right way to do this, is it? And how much time am I really going to spend trying to just get to a stupid crate to do a little bit of looting, huh? Oh, I think you know I'm going to spend some time on this. I mean, come on. We need to get to this thing. So, I feel like I would have made it if it wasn't for like this little lip that I fell down onto. I was trying to fall backwards. The lip kind of knocked me off course there. We made it. And look what we got. We got some rounds, some ammo, shotgun shells, metal parts, synthetic material. So, I mean, we got some stuff. Alright, let's do a save. So that if I die, I don't feel compelled to do that again. Alright, let's get serious here. Okay, so... I mean, of course I want to go up and explore up there. Let's see if we can. Long way up here, huh? Okay, we've just got like a observation area up here. Get some loot. Don't know if we could get up there or not. I don't think we can. Nope, doesn't look like we can. Let's see. Is there any... Okay, I'm not seeing anything around here. Okay, let's go down. And it looks like there's a chair down here we're supposed to sit in. One thing I did notice from here... There is something down there. Hopefully that's in the room on the first floor. Well... Where is this? That's strange. I mean, you saw it too. Yes, it's right down there. It's like a desk you could loot. Is it outside? Okay, it's still there. It's right here. Well, why didn't I see that when I searched in here? I don't know. I must just look the wrong way. It's some interesting... Oh, I can't even aim my weapon in here. I can't shoot my weapon in this room.
What do we have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspected this room has a specific function.
You think? Another sketch there. Schematics. A workshop here, it looks like. That's kind of scary looking. And then these... I still can't zoom in or anything with my weapon. I wanted to get a closer look at those... that artwork there, but I guess that's as close as we're going to get. How'd this get in here? Or maybe somebody's... I don't know. I was going to say maybe somebody's chiseling it, but you had to get the big piece of rock in there to begin with. Could a forklift lift that in here? Maybe. Maybe if this door opened. These are important questions. I don't even see this guy. Well, I got a little Russian nesting doll there. Matryoshka or something like that? Is that what that's called? I could be wrong. Reel to reel. Well, I guess we're going to have a seat. And I'm going to guess that what we're going to watch is not this cartoon, but something else. So, let's have a seat, shall we? Oh, neat. Whoa.
Crispy critters!
I believe that the unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been able to initiate it.
So she hacked the system. Kind of like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits.
Well, this is very BioShock.
Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture. I wouldn't mind spending some time there myself. But I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelome. How will you explain this delay?
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her.
So obviously a nod to BioShock when he said a rapture. There she is. There she is. Interesting. I can scan. There she stands. There's no save point that I could see down here. It's crazy, man. I can zoom in. I have no access to my weapons. Can't read this stuff. Well, let's see what she wants.
What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for yourself.
I've got some questions, though.
I've got questions.
Where are we? How do you get in here? Get to the point. Well, where are we?
Where are we?
This is the Academy of Consequences, the facility's memory, analytics center, and primary archive. The activities of all the other complexes are studied here in order to draw conclusions and generate probability matrices.
Get to the point.
The Academy has a number of interesting departments. For example, there's the Radio of the Future. By mathematically combining shortwave and quantum echoes, we can predict the music people will be listening to 50 or even 80 years into the future. But there's another very special department here called Polymerized Subject Behavioral Psychology. They're supposed to be volunteers, but...
Well, how did you get in here?
How'd you get in here? Why didn't the Drofus stop you?
I work here. Well, I used to. Only Sechenov can revoke my access. And he's got his hands full right now. And I'm no threat to him.
Get to the point. And no more grenades or other bullshit. Any funny business at all and I'll kill you. This is your last warning.
Sure, fine. Come on, I won't waste your time.
Okay, lead on.
Lead on. There she goes. She came all the way down here with those heels on. She opened that door with her mind, it looked like. We're supposed to enter that room? Really? That's what we're supposed to do. Just blindly walk into this room, the door shuts, and we're never heard from again. How patient will she be with us if we just stand here, uncomfortably close to her? She don't mind. She's seen worse. Can I read any of this stuff? Lurie District? Okay. And block number 8. Over here we've got unknown words. Restricted area. Oh, Orphanage Academy? Okay. That's an interesting phrase there. Alright, here I go. I'm in. I mean, this really does look like a trap.
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
Yo.
The fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. The volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it Limbo. And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Whatever. Line them up.
Keep going.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use
Just
it.
him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. Goddamn you, jump!
This is insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behavior, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
The Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard to swallow. But I'll help you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov?
After what you just showed me? Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
P1, P2, P3. Your mind is never free.
Oh, it's Teardrop again. That's the voice we heard when we were in the bunny suit in those Limbo worlds. Ah. Limbo world. Huh. So, we're already in the Collective. And when we were in the bunny suit, we were being controlled, maybe? Not sure who Teardrop is. And she said P1, P2, P3. Maybe there's been more versions of us. Check this guy out. You know, just wax on, wax off, washing the windows. I could still scan, but nothing shows up except for her.
A man can be repaired.
What?
Yo.
What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw.
Why did you help me? If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this? Let's ask that first.
If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and you know the rest.
Why did you help me?
Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving Limbo. Inject neurotransmitters.
Hey, Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
Huh. That's Sechenov's voice, right? Yeah. So we are in Limbo. I think it's pretty obvious. Yeah. Oh, there's a hive up there. Interesting. And Sechenov is trying to keep us in Limbo. Oh. Okay. Alright, just some residual lights or whatever.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help, if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
Fine.
Let's see. I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
You know, free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster.
Affirmative.
Okay, now we're a monster, and now we're gonna what? Apologize about Victor?
Listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently? Will you now tell me that you're sorry? What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I am sorry.
Well, I'm not. I should be, but Victor... No other outcome was possible. It wasn't even quite him at that point. I don't want to talk about it.
That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
I saw something float by over here, I thought. Something kind of metallic looking, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yep, I was hoping we get to read that, but I guess I don't get to. What the? Okay, just walk by that body, no big deal. Every once in a while, I'd like to do a scan up. There's something over. There's a pair over there. Oh, we got some loot. Okay. Things are gonna get serious in here. Hey, excuse me for a moment while I loot this. It's kind of my thing. It's kind of what I do. Well, you go ahead and walk on in there. I'm going to look at this pair, okay? I'll be right with you in just a moment, Philatova. Oh, gosh. Hold on a minute. I got a lot of loot to do. Is this like preparing for the final boss fight? You know how games do that. They let you stock up completely before a final boss fight. It almost looks like that's what's happening here, because this is a lot of loot. I mean, a lot of loot. I mean, I really don't think I need any more loot, to be honest with you. Okay, we got it. There's more loot in the next room, so we're gonna find ourselves over there at some point, I think. All right, let's see what's on this pair, if anything. Data deleted. Data deleted, except that there's words here. Comrade Sivikin will no longer be under surveillance. The man is no longer working anyway, so I say let him head back to his precious Moscow if he wants. Miracles are rare, but they do happen. The holidays are coming up anyway. Strange. And then long-distance microphone recording copy. A recording of a conversation between D. Sechenov and V. Petrov has been appended to this message at M. Stockhausen's request. Let's listen.
Comrade Sechenov, Collective's control interface has to be reconfigured so it can only control robots. I won't allow this device to be used to control human minds.
Victor, we're men of science. There's no room at the facility for emotions or politics. Follow your order.
Listen, Comrade Sechenov, I don't have a problem with a certain wise intellect setting the course for all mankind. What I do have a problem with is who you see in the role of Demiurge.
So this is about personal relations.
Well, whoever told you you were the worthiest of the worthy, huh? Who put you in charge of history? Do you think you're better than everyone else?
I see that all that romantic melodrama at the theater has had a real effect on you. Shall I assume you're refusing a direct order?
Yes, I am. Now what? Are you going to kill me?
Victor, I don't know what you think of me, but I would never stoop to something so, well, something so primitive.
So that sound effect in the background, it sounded familiar. Is that maybe one of the robots? Maybe, oops, maybe they, maybe they did do something to him. Something not so primitive. I mean, I'm going to walk over by this door and see if it opens. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to walk over. Oh. Interesting. Well, Philatova, I'll be right with you. Huh. For a moment, I thought I was going to get to something. Okay, there's a save point there. There's another pair over there. There's nothing down here for us. Okay, we do not have the ability to open that door yet. Alright, well, she's very patient. Oh, here we go again. Yes, there it is. Look.
Resist, my darling. Resist.
Strange voice.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes?
Yes.
Does your perception of the world change?
A little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into Limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voskhod polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. It doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Voskhod polymer extension?
The Voskhod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain. I am...
Charles, why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
Charles called Sechenov Dmitri, like if they were buddies. Whoa. Oh, what's this? Are we being followed?
State your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
Fine, I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Chariton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
Fluffy. Why is this place such a mess?
Are you there?
Nothing?
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Chariton Zaharov.
Huh, that was short. So how could he be Zaharov?
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module. The one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
On himself? Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
Ooh, lots of stuff here. We'll start at number 3. How can you talk about this so calmly?
How can you talk about this so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
Chariton Radionovich? What? Let's ask about Charles.
So Charles isn't a person anymore. Just A device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
So we're talking about Charles like he's already gone. Alright, well, when did you realize that Charles is Zakharov?
So when did you realize that Charles is Zakharov?
Just about right now. When he went offline. I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
Okay. Well, still confused because back there, they were talking, like, Zakharov's name was Chariton Zakharov or something like that, but then here, I'm going to go back to number 3, she mentions a Chariton Radionovich or something.
How can you talk about this so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
Okay, I mean, Chariton Radionovich is Zakharov, I guess? Don't know why the name change? Anyway, how do we get in here?
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the academy, and Zakharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zakharov, so we got lucky. And now we can learn everything about you. Let's go.
Sure, let's go. Yeah, let's go into this room here. Do a scan again. Oh, there's loot, 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 loot. Much loot. Tons of loot. I like loot.
Welcome, Chariton Zakharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
Pick one at random. 42 audio records? Well, I think first order of business is just go ahead and loot this place. I guess. Just, Yep, we're gonna loot. Then, I guess we're gonna listen to 42 audio records. I guess. But, I worry that if I don't loot first, I'll miss my opportunity. And that would make me sad. Alright, why are you still showing? There we go. So let's just do a quick loot. No big deal, we've done it before. We'll do it again. Punch cards. No, this is the 50s. Missed one. Gotta get them all, man. So I wonder how patient she'll be with us. Oh. Here is a pair. Creepy. June 6th, 1955, from Lab Assistant A. Sarayev. Chelome, Archivist K. Yevstigneyeva. Hi, Christina. I left 2 devices on overnight. An Anfisa and a lighthouse. I usually use them to test speech-based intersystem communication protocols. I wanted them to just exchange phrases, then keep going based on the progressive Turing method. Here are the results. It's pretty creepy. I'll probably just wipe one of them tonight. Now let's see how creepy this is. Let's see if we agree that it's creepy.
Oh, you've got a very large data exchange sector, Beacon. I'd like to interface with it. right now.
When I analyze the dimensions of your chassis, I experience an overload in my neurocomposite architecture, Betsy. My system's core processors have begun to consume a large quantity of electricity.
I demand that you interface with my system immediately and transmit all your data to me in large packets, Beacon.
That kind of connection can be dangerous, Betsy. You know humans will see a digital sign of my presence. Please, can you wait while I activate a firewall?
No, Beacon, I don't want to wait any longer. Sorting your data through a firewall will make information exchange less pleasurable. Please accept my access protocol right away.
Quiet, Betsy. A scientist is approaching.
God damn it.
What do we have here? What the hell? Stop recording!
Okay. The precursor to Nora, maybe? YVDNH. This is a draft, November 10th, 1954, from Chelomey Senior Construction Engineer A. Sagdiev to Chelomey Archivist K. Yevstigneyeva. We still need to think about all the names, since terms come about naturally, just like slang, but for now, here are our orders regarding articles. We can use the following terms: Intergram or Soyuz system, a unified information field that can be accessed via a computer terminal. Slide, a unit of informational space in the system. Try not to use the term page under any circumstances, it's unprofessional. Application, a small program that grants the user access to a certain function. Do not use the following terms. Social network. Soviet users do not have access to any networks, socialist or otherwise. Come up with something clearer. Glitch. What kind of word is this anyway? It sounds like nonsense. Use error, malfunction, or some other normal word. Stylus. I keep seeing this bourgeois faux Latin word. Use pen or light pen instead. To submit to the archive, this is from October 9, 1953, from Sagdiev to Yevstigneyeva. While designing the latest Android models, we have had to focus not only on utilitarian tasks, but also on commercial viability. Our products are exported all over the world, and they need to look and feel like something from the Soviet Union. In other words, we need to focus on what the Americans call design. We spent a long time discussing which elements will be the most recognizable when it comes to robots' names, designs, functions, etc. Then all these ballerinas, Natashas, and such started showing up. Everything, from a robot's appearance to its quality, should scream, made in the USSR. Archived conversation number 25 from Sechenov to Petrov. Attention equipment manager. Provide me with 2 prototype ballerina bodies and disconnect them from the neural network. Delete their AI modules. I need 2 blank robots without any control systems. Well, that's where the twins came from, I guess. Incorrect terms from Sagdiev to Yevstigneyeva. This is way back in 1953. Comrade Yevstigneyeva, I've been seeing more sloppy use of terms in our publications again. Remember, robot is a generic term for any manufactured mechanism based on robotics. It's an automatic device designed to perform various mechanical operations that acts according to a previously established program. An android is a humanoid robot with various functions. You keep mixing up every robot that can communicate with an android. Please be more mindful of this. The term biorobot has been prohibited by Comrade Sechenov himself and may not be used in any way. Words like automaton, dull, and machine have no place in our publications. And don't you forget it. Another... Oh gosh, there's a lot of stuff. Ooh. Interesting thing up there. I'm a little concerned that I don't know if I'm seeing a save point around here. There's a lot of stuff in here, and obviously I can't devote unlimited time to this. Ah, man. Shoot. Oh boy. What are we gonna do here? So I can't talk to her. She's looking at terminal there. Wow, it's actually counting up in time. I mean, that's like 32 hours. How much time have I spent playing this game? It's more than that, right? It'd be interesting if that was like a second-by-second count of how much time I've been in this game. But I mean, I'm already in like episode 60 plus, and each episode is between 45 minutes and an hour, so surely I've spent more of that time than that. Let's go back here and finish looting. Just go ahead and do that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Why all the loot? If not a boss fight. I don't know. We've come across loot all over the place in this game, and it doesn't necessarily mean a boss fight. So, more... more pairs. She's like, just pick one. 34, 14, 35, 36. Yeah, they're all counting up. Boy, I'm afraid to touch anything. I'm afraid that if I touch the wrong thing, the game is going to, like, make me move along when I'm not ready to. And, of course, I want to see everything that's in here. And I do mean everything. Got another pair here. Another pair here. We've got these, whatever these are. Bring Larissa a record is what it says. Okay, well maybe we could just bring her a record and see what happens. But first, let's take a look at this pair here in the corner. Wow, look at all this stuff. Doubts, June 5th, 1955. From Pavlov Complex Manager I. Pavlov to Pavlov Cultural Archivist V. Nikitin. As you know, I am extremely old, and believe me, as a man who has dedicated his entire life to the science of life itself, no one is more surprised by this than me. What I mean to say is that the seduction of longevity, which I am subject to, and to which I have no doubt any living being would similarly have pursued, now seems monstrous to me. Back then, when I first met Dmitry Sechenov as a patient on his operating table, I could never have imagined I might feel weighed down by the burden of the life he worked so hard to save. No, no, my friend, there is no joy in a long life, much less an eternal one. Like a shark living in icy waters for half a millennium, I am now swimming in the incessant flow of life, able only to observe the achievements of colleagues whose names I can barely recall, trying to remember those who came before and whose names are lost forever to history. This lengthy foreword leads me to my conclusion, Comrade Nikitin. Your request to undergo life-extending procedures is officially denied. Please do not pursue this matter any further. There is no point. Huh. Okay then. The archivist was asking for that. Reports, June 5th, 1955, from M. Stygev, Secretary to Comrade Pavlov, to Nikitin again. Experimental Department and Individual Data for May to June reporting period. Pigs, 36 incoming, 27 used/terminated, 2 rejected. Cows, bulls, 12 incoming, 12 used, terminated, 0 rejected. Dogs, female, 4 incoming, breeding error, euthanized. Dogs, male, 4, +1 incoming, found by security near the gates. We never did find that dog that Baikov was talking about, did we? Remember the thing with the music box and everything? We never did find that. Breeding error, 4 euthanized, 1 used cats, 1 incoming, not requested, taken for adoption by lab assistant. Humans male, 5 incoming, 5 used or terminated, 0 rejected. Humans female, 7 incoming, 6 used or terminated, 1 transferred to theater. Sheesh. A troubling issue, June 9th, 1955, from Pavlov to Nikitin. Oh man. Vivisection is a cruel procedure that is justly considered unethical. When I begin an experiment that will result in the death of an animal, I feel a profound sense of regret at cutting short an exuberant life and acting as the executioner of another living being. When I cut into and violate a living animal, I must smother within myself the biting reproach that I am, with my coarse and disrespectful hand, breaking a machine of transcendent artistry. But I do this in the pursuit of truth, to help my fellow man. However, in recent years, I have begun to suspect that certain similar experiments are being conducted at my complex, without my knowledge, of course, not on animals, but on that fellow man himself. Due to my frailty and hectic schedule, I have been unable to confirm these suspicions, for which reason I request that you immediately send me any archival information about any such acts transpiring on the premises. Needless to say, if this practice does in fact exist, I mean to nip it in the bud. Came from Pavlov. Confidential. June 8th, 1955, from Pavlov to Nikitin. Vitaly, you know that Comrade Pavlov has been a little anxious lately. Oh, that's right, it wasn't from Pavlov, it was from Stygev, not Pavlov. This one was from Pavlov. This one's from Secretary to Pavlov, to the archivist. Vitaly, you know that Comrade Pavlov has been a little anxious lately, and I am aware that he keeps sending you requests for archival data on various projects from Pavlov, especially on the threshold of the launch of Collective 2.0. So I've got a little request for you. Comrade Pavlov is, shall we say, getting on in years. We should try to keep his worries to a minimum. He's a talented scientist, but he's become painfully sentimental in recent years. If you get any requests regarding particularly complex issues, just stall him for a bit and tell me right away. I'll make it worth your while. Here's a data deleted, but something's attached. Let's take a listen.
As a young man, plutonium, now P3, was confident and funny, which played a key role in his assignment to Argentum. He was a promising operative, but lagged behind many other candidates in a number of ways. However, the positive influence and infectious good humor he imparted to his fellow servicemen, especially in comparison to the more morose Commander Kuznetsov, served as a compelling reason to recruit him. Because of this, the emergence of a more intimate relationship between him and Agent Blesna was only a matter of time.
Huh? So, our character's name was Plutonium? Interesting. Oh, I missed this one. How did I miss that? A Certain Dissonance. January 12th, 1955, from Pavlov to Nikitin. Progress by leaps and bounds has become typical of humanity in this challenging 20th century. Against the background of tremendous inequality, breakthroughs in science and technology can seem not just astonishing, but even insulting. But this is a sociological and political matter. Right now, I want to contemplate the issue of the individual who, feeling himself in a state of accelerated freefall, is being flung forward faster and faster by progress. Much like the... Sorry, my mouse is not the greatest. Much like the pseudoscientific fears voiced when the railroads were being built, when the suggestion was actually made that the sight of the landscape whizzing by at 50 kilometers per hour would drive passengers mad, I am beset by similar predictions. Just 25 years ago, more than half of all Soviet citizens were illiterate. Today, we're flying into space. What awaits us tomorrow? Will we have the time to catch our breath before our next great leap? Finally, top secret, archived chronology of the Zakharov incident. We don't know the date. It was from Zakharov to Sechenev. He says, "You don't understand me. Or is it that you don't want to? Or are you afraid of losing the man who will give your brilliant future, or give you your brilliant future? No, I am not particularly fond of the human race you love so dearly, but that is not the reason, Dimitri. I'm the only one who can sort out all the finger points from the inside. Finger points? Seriously, dude? I'm the only one who can sort out all the finer points from the inside. The implant can only be configured and analyzed from within the subject's consciousness. No test subject, whether it be a rat or even a human being, can perform this kind of research. You are preventing me from continuing my work. Wow, we are being just dumped with a ton of information. And look at this cool screen. What's going on here? That's neat. Anybody can read that and give me a hint as to what you think's going on here? Sometimes you could get a little hints based upon the words seen. These are really neat computers. So I'm going to grab one of these and bring it down to her and see what happens.
Here's another one.
Here's another one. That's actually the first one. Bobbin, it says. So we're supposed to bring her a record. So let's bring her one and see what happens. I guess we put it on the old turntable here.
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
Huh. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we read that pair that let us know that our character is plutonium. Otherwise, I would not have known who they were talking about.
You didn't find anything?
Uh-huh. Well, I guess we need to go ahead and get all these tapes. Boy, oh boy. Crud, man. This is a long period of time to go without being able to save, and I guess I'm gonna be up late tonight because I can't leave now because there's no save point, and I don't want to miss anything. So see how this goes. But I mean, I want to read the pairs as well.